That's a pretty wild thumbnail, and that's completely AI generated. And the reason I'm even doing this video off the cuff is really this industry, my industry, this kind of business, mentorship, content, it's full of fakes as it is. People that maybe just copying other people's videos, maybe even the transcripts. The most common is people that ran businesses that weren't really that profitable, but then they go into the business of helping businesses, charge loads of money, and then make loads of money that way. And they're trying to sell you the skills of operating a business when they only made their money from the business to business, not the business to consumer. And considering now that you just need to tell AI to give you a prompt to put you on the beach with a six-pack in front of a Lamborghini and it takes 25 seconds to do it, this industry is only going to get worse. Now, they say you either die the hero or live long enough to become the villain. I've been doing these business mentorship days in person since 2018. And I never really fancied doing it online because I saw just kind of how sleazy the industry is. There's something I want to get off my chest. It's actually a criticism that I got this week of someone requesting a refund from my course, which doesn't exactly strike you as the kind of topic you want to talk about. If anything, the very last thing I should be talking about is an unhappy customer, when at the end of the day, I'm here to try and promote my services on the course. But anyway, the person in the course said, I've joined your course and it's pretty much everything that you talk about on YouTube. And on YouTube, it's free. And this really annoyed me. Because yeah, of course, it's going to have to be heavily and closely aligned to what is on YouTube. If it wasn't, that would be a problem. The fact it is, shouldn't be a problem. But then I kind of slept on it and I was thinking about it. And being a business person, the thing I enjoy more than anything on a day-to-day basis is winning over business. I've not always been like this. I've never been entrepreneurial. I used to work in shopping centres. You know, the people that stop you as you're trying to go about your day doing shopping, that was me. I used to get £7 commission a sale. And if I did 10 sales in a day, I'd get £9 commission a sale. I worked in door-to-door for a gas and electric company, so I've always enjoyed winning the sale. So then I thought, hold on, am I putting maybe too much effort into the YouTube so that when people get to the course, they're like, hold on, I've heard this before. And then I was like, nah, and this is my way of justifying it. There are two reasons I'm making content on YouTube. 50% to win you over. As someone that's not yet using me as a business mentor, I want to win you over. And the day you want to purchase the course, I want you actually kind of to feel like, even if I did screw you over and deliver a shit product, which I don't, I hope I don't, that you'd go, fair enough, he's helped me so much with the free content that that's okay. But that's worst case scenario. And I suppose one thing that I'm really keen on is giving so much away for free that you should know objectively whether or not I'm the right person for you to choose. And the second thing is this. A lot of the content I put out, written, video, whatever, is actually to G up, and here's the word, remind people within my existing program. This is my favorite Alex Hormozy quote. I think a lot of the stuff he says, no offense, is just, I just can't relate to it. I just can't relate to it. I'm like, bro, you're jacked. You got a great hairline, better than mine. You made more money than me. Questionable fashion sense. I admire you, but I can't get on with any of your advice. I bought both your books, didn't really rate them. But he goes, people need to be reminded more than they need to be educated. And I was like, wow, validated what I've been thinking. Most of the stuff I'm doing on YouTube is actually to remind the people within my course what they need to be doing. So they've done the modules, they've been through the courses, everything. And I suppose that is kind of what brings me on to the final point of this. Should you hire me or anyone else, you're not actually paying us to teach stuff you don't know. Some of the stuff you don't know, but 80% of it you actually do know. The reason you pay us is so that you do it. I come from a background of personal training. That is exactly what we did. People know they need to follow a program. People know they can go to ChatGPT and get a program written for them. The reason they pay a trainer is to make sure they do it. Skin in the game. It's raising stakes. When you pay someone, there are consequences to inaction. There's a psychological term called loss aversion, where basically if you're walking down the street, dropping and losing £10 would annoy you more than the equivalent of finding £10. Finding £10, oh, that was great. Losing £10 ruined your day. Unless you're me. £10. Are you kidding? That's a joke. So the psychological pain of losing money or giving over money is tremendous. The same reason that you would never think about robbing a bank for 10 grand, would you? Nah. But would you shave 10 grand off your tax bill? Way more likely. Tax evasion, way more people get caught than theft. The reason is, once you have that money, the pain of giving it over is psychologically worse. But this is actually a benefit to when you do join courses, not the rip-offs, the people that take your money, don't actually teach you anything, whatever. Say you pay me, you now have to do what I say, or it's a waste of money. You know you need to make content. I've been training jiu-jitsu for 8 years, 9 years. Hopefully I'll get my black belt next year. And even then, people go, wow, you got your black belt quick. I would like to think that maybe 9 out of 10 people in the sport, 99 out of 100 people in the world, I could physically dominate. Why? Because I spent 9 years doing it. With content creation, sometimes some of you make content for like 3 months sporadically and you're wondering why you're not any good. It takes 2 years to get a blue belt, then purple, then brown, then black. But for some reason in the content creation space, you're like, oh, where are my clients? I'm like, bro, you've been doing it 3 months. I was showing people this graph earlier on, which shows that for years, my following was just dead. 2.5 years, maybe even 3 years, under 4,000 followers. And then, boom. Facebook's at 1.1 million, Insta's at 1.4, TikTok's at 1.8. My content strategy never worked until it did. And it wasn't the algorithm that changed. It wasn't anything that changed. It was me that changed. I became more confident in what I was doing. I got better at creating hooks. Everything is a muscle, the creative muscle, the part of your brain that comes up with an idea, goes, oh, that'll make a good email. Oh, maybe we should try this. Oh, we write that. It's all a muscle. And the more you train it over years, the better it becomes. There are a lot of gurus in this space saying, to hang out in Facebook groups, DM people, jump on sales calls. They're giving you things that are retard proof. They are. Because ultimately, the business that I'm in is giving you the hard stuff, the stuff that takes years. Content creation will start being effective soon, but you're not going to be amazing at it for quite a while. It's going to take you months of trying different campaigns of getting people's email addresses, whether it's a asset that you give away, autorespond or whatever. And then you've got to learn how to write good emails and to write what is known as sales copy, which takes a while. I need you to not just have a few, but dozens of videos that you thought that were going to do so well bomb. And also I need for dozens of videos that you thought were going to bomb to do well. I need for you to send out emotionally charged emails that don't get you anything. I want you to write emails that you didn't think would get people to join and then they email you back. I want you to get emails from people where they go, I've been reading your emails for 10 months and now I'm over the line. I need you to try things in your business that work, try things that don't. Try things that make money, try things that lose you money. You know what you need to be doing. The biggest problem most of you have is that you're just not doing it. And you like to hide behind the guise of, maybe I need to learn something new. Maybe I need more techniques. Maybe I need to watch more YouTube videos. No, you just need to begin. Because you have this naivety that there is a world where you can begin where you don't fucking suck. And that's just not going to happen. So like I say, the industry, absolutely full of plebs. People chatting shit every corner. The amount of fake gurus is only going to rise. Just zoom out from all of that and appreciate there is no new information that's going to come along that's going to change anything more than you actually starting to do the things that I'm telling you to do and seeing the impact that has over time. And you're going to massively overestimate what you can do in months and hugely underestimate what you can do in years. Oh, but I don't want to wait years. Well, suck it up. It took me 3.5 years of posting every day to get an online client. It was much harder in fucking 2016 than it is now. So stop being a bitch. Post something today, and then tomorrow, and then the next day. Doesn't have to be a fucking Oppenheimer. I don't care if you screenshot a fucking tweet if you want to be a lazy bastard. I don't care. Put out a reel. I don't care if you record it on your phone. I don't care. One a day. If you can't put out a piece of content a day within your niche, fuck off back to recruitment, because you're probably just not cut out for this. That fair? Have a good day.